Here's my fucking nerd. Also, Clover, I need you to know that yesterday when this game started, I hated this man, but I was like, I don't know, I thought he was gonna be kind of hot, but then he pissed me off. By the end of it, I was like, you guys, I fear he's hot. So, alright. I guess it's this one? Is this the second? Ooh. Episode 2, Reflection of Death. Ooh, is this one gonna be about a mirror? They mentioned Bloody Mary. Oh my god, it's totally about Bloody Mary. Ah! I didn't know the center roof was like this. About what we were discussing. You mentioned Aiko dropping one after we completed dissolution. Yes, this one and this one. This is the Illuminate card, Eye in the Darkness. Why Aiko had this card isn't a question in itself. Yet of higher importance right now is the Illuminate card, Devastation and Judgment. Stop looking at me like that. Which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from someone, but I don't really remember. I remembered I'd left it in my bag since then, so... Would you happen to know of a community site on the dark web? The dark web? Sounds kinda ominous. There's a site called Samazima that has descriptions of all 6 Illuminate cards. Various other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines? A certain president is actually a stand-in? I didn't know. Samazima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. Devastation and Judgment is the very future that these Zimmers long for. It seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. A Great Reset? Rumors say the Devastation and Judgment card depicts it. Why would I have such a thing? And it's just a prophecy. We don't know if it'll actually... We can determine whether the prophecies are true by observing your actions. Now, I need to tell you about today's request. A streamer has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. Diva stay shunned. Juju mental. Yo, wake up already. You're sleep mumbling like hell. What? Sorry. Devastation, Judgment. Had me worried there. The director showed me an ominous website. Jasmine, do you know about the Illuminate cards and the prophecies on them? Illuminate cards? Count on the boss man to take interest, eh? The director does seem on top of all occult-related info. I meant to ask, what's today's case about? We're looking into a live streamer. One of his vids sparked a bit of a mess, and the streamer reached out to the center. The actual wording is, see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. Okay. That does mean that live streamer talks about spirits in the occult? Good guess. Saves me the trouble of explaining. Oh, so I guessed right? Yep. Occult live streamer, 800k subs, been streaming quite a while it seems. check out the vid while we're on the road. This newest one, right? Is this a ritual or something? The scene in question is near the end. Come on, pretty please. I know this place is the real deal. Come on, show yourself. Mary! 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 Show yourself! Huh? Behind me? What? Huh? Nothing there. A ghost? Was that a ghost in the back? You mean this is real? Trending on socials for sure. Ghost watching streamer's home has resident ghost or some such. A resident ghost? Does it mean the house is haunted? Don't know much really. By the way, our client, the streamer, why did he think of reaching out to our center? Do you know? Don't know. Too bored to ask the boss man about the small things. Just ask the client, okay? Anyway, get busy with the social media search first. Understood. I sent you the link. Did you get it? Try following the rumor from there. What should I search? Don't be asking me anything and everything. Try giving it a thought yourself. Sorry, you're right. I need to look up what kind of ghost is involved in this time, right? Right. According to the facts so far, a ghost appeared. Looks like this urban myth is dependent on the location. So I'd search for rumors related to this place and location. Oh, how helpful. Jeez, you made me use this dusty old brain with those questions of yours. Even though this stuff's not in my wheelhouse. Also, guys, how's the game audio? Is it too loud or too quiet or anything? Because I have it up kind of high. Is it like loud enough or too loud or anything? Like when I talk? Even though this stuff's not in my wheelhouse. Well, I'll leave it in your hands. Understood. I'm on it. Okay. This ghost stream is unbelievable. So the ghost did show up in the video. What a creepy photo. No matter how you look at it, that's a girl with long hair. That's intense. Jasmine, this ghost looks like a woman to me. A lady ghost, huh? Kinoko Tanihara is the top ghost watcher in the country now. Hard to believe he used to do prank vids all those years ago. Kinoko Tanihara. This is our client? Oh yeah, that must be him. His channel's not the most well known, but it gets attention for exploring topics related to spirits. Anyway, he has a lot of subscribers. Searching the name might help me find out more about him. Maybe we should look into what people are saying about Kinoko Tanihara. Search it up. But for a niche internet micro-celebrity like Kinoko, you might need to add keywords to narrow things down. You did say that before I should look into rumors related to the location and even the building itself. I'll try looking for some related keywords. This apartment is on the spirit spot map. Seems like the real deal. The real deal? No way! It's not that scary. What is a spirit spot map? Oh, how scary. Go on and give it a search. Who would summon a ghost in a haunted apartment? He's out of his mind. I don't get how he can do that. He's doing that kind of thing all the time. Maybe the word summoning. A summoning? Seriously? Summoning a ghost? So like ordering food delivery but ghosts? Huh? What do you mean? Because ghosts are everywhere all the time? It's strange that someone would go out of their way to summon one. Makes sense you'd feel that way as someone who sees them all the time. But it's not that not actually ghosts you're seeing, right? Oh, right. Okay. Let's do Kinoko Tanihara. Too many search results. Kinoki Tanihara and Spirit Spot Map. Looking for happiness and a wife. I looked on the Spirit Spot Map for the apartment that Kinoko's using for his streams and it showed up right away. There are websites you can use to look up spirit spots? Mm-hmm. You should look up your own neighborhood. There might be spirit spots near you. I think someone I know went and said there's an old lady ghost who chatters on and on at a rapid pace. What? Creepy ghosts like that show up there? There's a popular urban myth about an old lady who moves around really fast, but this one seems to be a fast talker instead. Oh my god, it's Turbo Granny! It's Turbo Granny! Turbo Granny confirmed. But what's so scary about someone who just talks fast? Old lady. I heard it was a young woman who stands waiting for you by the front door. That's the apartment rumor. I can't follow this at all. That's rumors for you. Also, if the ghost was standing at the door, I wouldn't be able to go in and out of the room. I'd put all my hopes on the window. Oh, is this rumor well spotted? Exactly the kind of thing the boss man would check. Give it a search. You mean the Umaki Flats and Umakicho, right? Kicho? The place is infamous in my area, haunted by a young woman's ghost. They're talking about young woman ghosts again. Umakicho's Umaki Flats. I need to write this down. Infamous in their area, huh? Interesting. Matches what we heard from the others too. Maybe it's true. So this means Kinoko-san's ritual was a success and the ghost went elsewhere? Yep. And he was called out to those infamous apartments to handle something huge. Bullseye. Found the address on the spirit spot map. Umakicho, 123, Umeki Flats 104. Oh no. That means there's definitely something there. So we're ghost hunting in an apartment that's known spirit spot. Jasmine, I really can't handle ghosts at all. I'll see them, I'm sure of it. Seeing them won't hurt, will it? If they're just hanging out. Besides, they're not really ghosts, right? I'm scared just as much. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's a pain, but we need to identify which urban myth might be related. Not my job, so I'll leave it to you. Yes! Hello. We're here. Oh wait, that's me. Hello. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azumi Fukurai, and...
Hey, you're a girl? Oh no. Are you gonna be a misogynist? Maybe I should let you die to the ghost. Could you be the one in the prophecy? Oh, wait.
Uh-huh? What are you talking about? Life shall be taken away, taken from they who face the mirror and call the woman. Is that card an Illuminate card? That can be our next vid. Kiniko's fate was prophesized. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, is that card...
No, just brainstorming. It's nothing really.
Introducing myself, Kinoko Tanihara here.
Did you see Kinoko's spirit stream? Did you see the woman?
Yes.
I've been getting so many inquiries since that stream. They all want to collab. So happy, busy, happy here. Wait, so happy, busy, happy here. So happy, busy, happy here. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, Kinoko?
Your Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a solid channel too. I watch every vid. Oh, thank you. How many tens of thousands of followers were you at? Got me thinking maybe. We could share some fans with each other, couldn't we? Share some fans? I thought your request was...
Oh, that. Yes, just as I wrote.
I want to see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. I'm not setting this up. I don't stream during the day, so go ahead and check out this place. Okay, sure. First, we should look into why the ghost was filmed. What happened during that stream? Then after some of that's cleared up, I should ask about the Illuminate card. Hey, I might be getting the hang of this investigator job. Investigation on. It's in the shade and kind of dreary overall. The kitchen window has frosted glass. You can't see much by peeking in. I don't see anything unusual, but it's kind of creepy still. Is Kinoko-san going to continue living here? Hello. Excuse me. Would you mind if I ask you something? Could I ask you about your neighbor?
Huh?
About room 104?
Oh, I see. Room 104? You want to know about room 104 where that horrible incident happened? I know more than anyone else. Guess why? Because I live next to room 104.
That's great to hear. Would you happen to know anything about the rumors in this apartment? Oh, I'm Azumi Fukurai. Can I ask your name?
Huh?
Oh, the nameplate, Miss... Unaird?
It's Unai. You're going to forget my name anyway. Miss Neighbor is fine. I live next to the famous room 104. I've been their neighbor since long before that incident happened. I know this apartment better than anyone.
Then how about Kinoko-san?
Kinoko?
Your neighbor in room 104?
Ah, yes. Did he move in without knowing anything? Poor him. I'd switch rooms if I could. I envy him. I heard he does that thing on the internet, like on TV.
Oh, yes, that's right. The residents here are scary too. Were you able to watch Kinoko-san's live stream video?
Huh?
The ghost showed up in that video.
The ghost? It did?
Of course it would. We're famous around here as the haunted apartments.
I don't know what the video is about, but I feel the ghost presence.
You do?
The boy in room 104 too, probably. He was doing this creepy ritual.
So this neighbor lady hasn't seen the video itself. Come to think of it, I wonder what the ritual he was doing in the stream. Several things I could check in with Kinoko-san about.
Give me 2 seconds. I need to blow my nose. I feel like I'm so full of snot. Okay.
Would you happen to know anything about the ghost rumored to haunt this apartment?
A ghost? Rumors. Oh, you mean room 104?
Do you mean the ghost that used to live in room 104?
We had police cars and an ambulance. Quite a crowd here.
Were you there when it happened? Did you see or hear anything?
I heard the sound of something breaking and a scream, crash and such, but those folk aren't strangers to fighting. I heard a man screaming. I peeked through the entrance and there was blood everywhere.
This photo's from back then. Blood everywhere? You mean the whole room was red?
No, just around the middle. It looked like a fountain of blood had spurted from the center of room 104.
Near the middle of the room. Rings a bell. Did you know this apartment was famous for its rumors?
It's on the internet too, yes. Welcome to the haunted and vaunted Umeki Flats. I see visitors even taking pictures sometimes. Owner was worried sick, and no wonder. No one wants to live there after what happened. That mushroom boy in 104. I wonder how long he'll last.
I should write up some notes while I can. A neighbor living just next to Kinoko Tanehara's room, 104. She was really interested in
The ghost.
That's it. She seemed to enjoy rumors. I was surprised at how intensely she talks.
Hello, here because I refuse to lose my streak, but I feel like butts, so I won't stay long. Oh, Tony, no, you poor thing. You don't have to stay, Pookie. I appreciate you wanting to keep your streak, but you don't have to do that either. I hope you feel better. Okay. Neighbor. The lady living in room... next door to room 104. I'm not a quitter. I'm so proud of you. Gets excited at any mention of the room and seems to know a ton of rumors, hoping to ask her about the ghost seen around the apartment, but she's scary though. Room 104, room on the first floor of Umeki Flats, currently under contract by Kinoko. The previous occupant committed murder-suicide. One of the tatami mats is unusually clean. Okay. I don't feel like I need to read these. They're kind of just things.
But I do want to read these because these are different. Red room. If you browse the internet late at night, a red pop-up window suddenly might appear. Do you like the red room? It asked. Those who close the window next will meet a terrible fate, such as the infamous urban myth of the red room. But did you know there is actually a different red room? A certain individual, let's call him Mr. A, had just moved into an apartment on the countryside for work. Now Mr. A was a single man, so he was overjoyed when he heard that a woman was living alone in the flat next door. He just had to look at her and came up with a reason after reason to knock on her door and introduce himself. But not once did she answer. Soon he was consumed by curiosity about the woman. One day he noticed a small hole in the adjoining the two in the wall adjoining the two flats. Mr. A peered in the hole every day, hoping against hope to finally catch a glimpse of the woman. However, all he could see through the hole was a bright red emptiness. Baffled, Mr. A inquired with the landlord about his neighbor. The landlord told him that the woman suffered from a mysterious disease. A disease that stained her eyes a bright, bloody red. Ooh! It turns out that Mr. A hadn't been peeking into the room of the woman next door. He had been staring directly into her eyes. It seems the object of Mr. A's curiosity had spent far more time looking through the peephole than he had. Yikes! Oh, wait, go back. If you find a small hole in your wall, don't look through it. Okay, honestly though, I love that. Peep on him back, girls. Oh my god. Legend, it's your woman. Legend, it's your woman. Lady 8 feet. This one's even famous in my neck of the woods. A young man decided to go visit his hometown in the countryside during a school break. One day, relaxing on the porch at his grandparents' house, he heard something strange. Po-po-po. It sounded like a woman's voice. Looking in the direction of the sound, he saw that seemed to be floating along the top of a tall hedge. Upon closer inspection, the hat was sitting on the head of a woman in a white dress. For her head to be visible over such an obstacle, she had to have been almost 8 feet tall. Later that day, the young man asked his grandparents about the woman. As soon as he mentioned the woman's hat and her height, they turned white as a sheet. His grandfather said, more serious than he ever said, "The woman you saw was Lady 8 feet. Go to the room upstairs and don't step a foot outside." Unbeknownst to the young man, Lady 8 feet was well known in the village since long ago. It was said that any young man that she took a liking to was found dead within a few days' time. This time she had taken a liking to him. The young man was ushered into the room with a newspaper over the windows and a protective seal on the door, and warding salt piled in cardinal directions. His grandfather told him again, no matter what happens, no matter what you hear, do not leave this room until tomorrow morning. Left no choice in the matter, the young man did as he was told. At 1 a.m. there suddenly came a steady tap, tap, tap on the window. Then, when he heard his grandfather's voice saying, "It's all right, you can come out now," knowing it was a trick, the young man held his hands together in prayer and waited until next morning. The next morning, he was taken out of the village by car. "Do not open your eyes until we leave the village," he was warned. As they drove through the countryside, the same steady tap, tap, tap came to the window of the car. Just on the other side of the glass, a voice said, "Po, po, po." As the car passed the Buddha statues on the edge of the village, Lady 8 feet's presence seemed to disappear, and the young man felt safe. He heard several days later that the seal created by the Buddha statues had prevented Lady 8 feet from leaving the village, but his grandparents also told him to be careful, as the statues had recently been vandalized by someone. If you ever spot a tall woman in a hat and white dress, you'd better take caribou too. Oh, and this one we know. Because I don't know why it says new, because we read this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We don't need to, no. Okay. Okay. Lord. Okay, that's as far as we can go. The smell of a new tatami mat. One of the tatami mats looks new. Tatami mats must be expensive. But why would you want to change just one? Girl, we know why. camera and lights, streaming equipment. I have to make sure I don't knock them over. So he was filming the mirror from here. Hey, I see Jasmine in the mirror. So the area around the entrance would be the camera's frame. That might mean that... Actually, hold on. Do I see... Okay. This mirror's the one that showed the ghosts in the video. Maybe I shouldn't stare into it. Oh, yes, I need to ask about the spirit that appeared into it. Wowza! If only we had a Zashiki I said that really fast. Zashiki Warashi mascot like you. Viewers would love it. Can I start by asking you about your work? Kinoko-san is a live streamer, yes. I've been doing this for quite a long time. Shifted focus to the occult about 5 years ago. You have a ghost watching channel, right? I default to streaming live on-site from spirit spots. My solo hide-and-seek video went ballistically viral, and here I am. Ballistically viral, I see. I default to planning and streaming entirely alone. And that's about it? And you handle all this equipment alone? That's really cool. Mind if we take a look around the room? Could you tell me about the stream where the ghost showed up? Yes, the meat of the interview. I have this fixed camera in this room and was waiting in front of the room for a ghost to appear. And voila! Have any other ghosts appeared in your streams before? I wouldn't say they haven't made an appearance, but this time is the first time their form has been so clear. I guess making sure the mirror was being properly filmed helped a lot. Kinoko-san, did you see the ghost directly during the stream? Yeah, about that. I admit I never got to see it myself. Got a ton of comments saying, "Behind you!" So I spun around quickly, but nothing there. When you turn around, you see the mirror in the wall. If someone was around here, you would have seen them. Does this mean the ghost wasn't around here? Maybe the apartment ghost was trying to head somewhere and happened to be filmed? Would that be possible? Good point. If we knew the answer, we could catch it on film for the next stream. Yes. We really need to know where the ghost was headed. Need answers, quick. And here we go ghost hunting. Kinoko-san, are you still going to live here? Are you considering moving too? Kinoko-san isn't actually living here, no. I'm just renting this place as a studio. I see. Glad to hear. I was getting worried. But isn't it scary streaming from the spirit spot? Precisely why I rented it. The reason I had that mirror in frame is because it came with the room too. That came with the room? I thought it was a prop. Why bother renting a place that doesn't have its share of ghost rumors? One thing though, my neighbor jumps on any related gossip, so watch yourself. You were doing a mysterious ritual in the video. What exactly was it about? Yes, that was a seance, a spirit summoning ritual. It did one I found on the, it did one I found on the net. That doesn't, okay. Just as written. At 2 a.m. in a dark room, stand in front of a mirror and turn around 3 times. Turn around 3 times. Speak the name Mary in the mirror 3 times. And that's it. That's it? Nothing else? Do this and the ghost should appear within the mirror. This is a summoning ritual that dates back to the Middle Ages, tried and true. Pretty simple for a ghost summoning ritual. Kinoko-san, do you know about the Illuminate cards? Cards with prophecies on them, yes? What are you, a Zimmer to? No, I just happened to visit the Samazima site. Oh my god. Samazima website. I thought I read something there about a card with a mirror and a woman. Oh, really? I'm the one in the prophecy? Best viewer game material ever. What I'd give to be cursed like that. You really should be careful around that prophecy. You might find yourself in danger, you know? Oh, yes. Yes, please! I need notes on the people I met. Our client who requested this investigation. Kinoko Tanihara, a ghost watching streamer on BootTube. His hairstyle reminds me of... Yes! Oh god. Matsutake? Matsutake, king of the shrooms! Was he really? He didn't come off all that deluxe. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh. Yes! Kinoko Kanehara with the mushroom cut. What? That was weird. And a cult live streamer. Okay, that didn't make sense. I think that some of the, like, translations in this game are a little messy. I think they fuck up sometimes. Kinoko Tanihara, a BootTube streamer, a BootTuber streaming occult content from Room 104. It seems he used to visit spirit spots on site, but now spotlights properties with shady histories. Handles all his streams alone, from recording to editing. Okay. So this is the apartment where he streams from. Talk about rundown. Definitely haunted. Jasmine? About the ghost that shows up in the video, what should I look into and how? You're asking me about ghost stuff? Well, start by talking to the Kanoko dude. Next, check the room he was streaming from. Also, the lady outside might be from here. Okay, so we are investigating a... Okay, we've just been investigating this place with the streamer, like, we've been talking to him. So he's really odd. He really wants to, like, get ghost stuff on camera. Like, he's like, ooh, man, I want to be cursed so bad. It would be great for content. Ooh. His neighbor is a freak. She's like... yes, I wish I lived in this cursed apartment. Ooh, oh. Apparently, there was a couple that committed murder-suicide here before him. He did the Bloody Mary ritual. And they seem to think that something is happening around the tatami mats, because that's where the murder-suicide happened, like right here. That's about it. Oh my god. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me crunching on these Dr. Pepper Tic Tacs. I put a lot of them in my mouth. And I was like, oh, I can't really talk with these. Let me eat them, but now I feel like I'm just like crunch, 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 crunch. Thank you. I'll do that. Jasmine, were you able to make out the neighbor's nameplate? Oh yeah, unsettling something thingy. Her name is Unai-san. You actually talked to that lady? Epic skills, Sammy. That unreal lady, the neighbor. Phew, I'm much more comfortable talking to you. My personality shines through sometimes. God, they need to kiss! They are girlfriends! They are girlfriends! 1, 2, 3, I want Yuri!
By the way, did the lady see the ghost in the vid? Might want to check whether it looked like the ghost in the local rumors.
Good idea. She said she knows a lot about the apartment, so I'll ask her what I can.
Yes. Oh, I've already asked her. Okay. It's this time. We're gonna go like this.
I see something! This apartment is full of these scary shadows. The camera isn't pointed this way, so it can't have been the shadow itself that showed up. As I thought, peeking in from here, you see the mirror and the camera through it. Long hair, looks like a dress? They seem really angry. If this shadow is a ghost, does it mean I'm now able to see actual ghosts and not just past events?
Okay. Damn!
What the? A long-haired woman straddling a man? No, wait, what's going on here? It looks different from the shadow shown in the video. If the neighbor lady was right, does this mean the incident did happen here? They said the incident, but I wonder what happened. Looks like a serious fight going on. I hope... Let's think about what happened during the live stream. About the ghost who showed up in Kinoko-san's video. Kinoko-san himself didn't actually see it. Is it because he isn't sensitive to spirits? Miss Azumi, what was the situation like during the live stream? So the director's still around. Just a figment of my imagination. It feels kind of funny. Anything wrong? No, I'm fine. So the situation during the live stream. Kinoka Tanihara confirmed that he never saw the ghost himself. How about the viewers who were watching the stream? Right. The viewers were all worked up about seeing the ghost. What could this mean? Maybe we saw a... Maybe we saw a ghost from another world who a humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kinoko-san? Nice. Maybe we saw a humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kinoko-san. Yes, that sounds about right. We know now what happened during the live stream. Kinoko-san, we might have determined where the ghost was when it showed up in the video. Oh, really? Really? However, we only know about the exact moment the ghost was in the video. We believe it was standing near the entrance and peeking into the room. So I was too focused on the camera to notice. I thought I might find something, but no luck. I might see something with the glasses on.
Oh.
About the ghost said to appear in this apartment. Would it happen to have straight long hair and be wearing a white dress?
You know about her then? You're more than meets the eye.
Yes, she had a long hair and always wore a white dress. I thought so. It's a woman, correct? Oh, it's nothing. Noting down, the ghost in the entrance was a woman with long black hair wearing a white dress. A ghost that appears in this room. It seems it's been showing up for a while now, not just during yesterday's live stream. We've been gathering some clues through the investigation. I wonder what that ghost was, the one that I saw.
Maybe I saw... Or... Maybe I saw the... woman who killed the man in this room. Yeah!
Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room. Oh yes, judging from the shadows I saw with the glass, a woman was attacking a man. And once she was stunned, she probably left this world herself.
Oh my god, Clover! So did you hear any of the recap? Oh, Pookie. Okay, so what we've gathered so far, our client is a cult streamer. He's like really like, ooh, I want to catch a ghost. Ooh, ah. He rents this place out just for a studio to make his videos. He's got a really weird neighbor who's obsessed with the room and obsessed with like the murder that happened in it. There was a murder-suicide that happened a while back where a woman killed her husband and then herself. And then there's he was live streaming and the ghost appeared in the video, and we've discovered that it was the ghost standing in the doorway. So yeah, we've just been investigating.
Which would mean the shadow I'm seeing is a ghost after all? I should make note about the ghost rumors too. What was notable about the ghost sighted around Numeki Flats? Yes, long hair wearing a white dress. She looks like a textbook ghost almost. So scary.
Ghost. The ghost of a young woman seen multiple times at Numeki Flats.
This tatami mat that's newer than the others. They probably had to replace it because of the bloodstains from the incident. So I guess it did happen here. Kinoko-san, just a thought. Is the ghost in the rumors the person who died during the incident here?
Oh, you know about that too. That's right. The rumors aren't just around the apartment as a whole. The incident happened in this very room. Gives room 104 a nice and dark history. Just think of the viewer gains.
A nice and dark history?
We found out quite a lot about the ghost. Does this mean Kinoko-san dude summoned the dead ex-resident of the room 104 with his ritual?
Yes, but there's only so much we can gather from the place itself.
Nah, not too bad overall. With this much info stacked to us, boss man shouldn't be long. See?
Miss Azumi, how's it going? Director-san?
You found quite a lot of clues, it seems.
Yes, I think...
The streamer was blessed by the fortuitous appearance of an anomaly on live camera.
His name is Kinoko Tanihara, by the way.
I see. Mr. Kinoko was not only unafraid of the prophecy on the Illuminate card, but actively hoping to find himself in danger. Any progress on that end?
Huh?
The Illuminate cards are rumored and respected by many. I myself have no knowledge on how these cards actually function. But lo and behold, 2 card holders have appeared among close acquaintances and even a third now. Has misfortune struck yet? My experiments would be much more easier if he could get cursed. For example, if an evil spirit is haunting him and merely a matter of exorcising it. Yet what might happen to someone harassed by abominations or cryptids? Inquiring minds need to know.
Director-san?
Oh, excuse me there. Then let us both assess the clues you found on site. And identify this urban myth.
Yes!
I hope you guys are ready to see him aura farm. Uncanny that the ghost-watching streamer happened to summon the ghost of the apartment's previous resident. Which urban myth does this case match? Let's get started, shall we? First, this case was initiated by the following event. Kinoko-san was live streaming a ritual to summon a ghost. And a ghost appeared right behind Kinoko-san, correct?
That's correct.
So, Miss Azumi.
Yes?
Tell me about the location where the live stream was being filmed. You learned that the rumor wasn't just a rumor, but based on an actual incident. Where was the scene of the summoning ritual? Room 104?
This place that Kinoko-san is visiting, room 104. It had an actual previous incident happen here.
Great. So, the stage was set for a compelling live stream. Next, let me ask about the ghosts that had appeared as a result of the ritual. The viewers were fixated on the ghosts shown in the stream. So, Miss Azumi, in Kinoko-san's video, where exactly was the ghost seen? In the mirror.
The ghost was seen through the mirror, so I believe we saw its reflection.
Exactly. What's important here is that it first appeared in the mirror. Urban myths are defined by numerous characteristics: where they appear, their goal, the words they utter. In this case, the initial manifestation was witnessed as a reflection within a mirror. This is a crucial element.
So that's the priority? I thought the location where the ghost appeared might be more important.
Remember, urban myths are born from rumors. They only come out to be after they're noticed by someone, named and mentioned in rumors. Wherever the witness happens to be when they notice it, that becomes the location of the urban myth appears at.
I see, I think.
By the way, about the ghost that appeared in the mirror. It seems that existence wasn't limited to within the mirror itself. So, Miss Azumi, you looked into this with your glasses. Have you determined where the ghost was?
Outside the entrance to Kinoko-san's place. I saw a woman's shadow standing there.
Excellent. The footage did indeed show a female shadow standing outside the entrance, seen through the frosted glass. On to my final question, about the spell that was cast during the ritual. So, Miss Azumi, Kinoko-san uttered something as a spell to summon the ghost. What exactly was the spell? A woman's name.
He turned around 3 times in front of the mirror and said a woman's name 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary.
Brilliant. Precisely. Only one urban myth involves casting the spell. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be identification. Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary?
A female ghost summoned through seance rituals famous overseas. Due to her blood-stained appearance, she is referred to as Bloody Mary.
Why would such a ghost appear from a mirror?
Mirrors are often used in all kinds of incantations. Recently popular forms of seance would include solitary hide-and-seek, or the square method done with 4 participants. But if the Bloody Mary ritual made a ghost appear, maybe the summoning did in fact work. I may have yet to again witness the potential manifestation of an urban myth. I am ecstatic beyond compare. Phantasmagorical.
Director, you're getting excited again.
Oh, of course.
Anyway, about this Bloody Mary.
Let me think. If the summoned ghost is indeed Bloody Mary, she would leave a scratch mark on anyone she attacks.
A scratch mark?
A scratch?
What happens then?
It means that if the ritual was successful, Kinoko-san will eventually find himself with a scratch mark. And for those who are scratched, they will lose consciousness at the very least, their sanity, or even their lives at the worst.
You mean they'll die?
The presence of such cursed scratches would be a good evidence of this ghost's existence. Miss Azumi, please support Kinoko-san as best you can, to ensure he does get scratched.
Excuse me? Director!
I am referring to the client's request. Prove that ghosts are real. Thankfully, our client himself is open to the idea of being cursed himself. Miss Azumi, please think about what you can do to help make this happen.
Are you serious?
I need to go prepare the intro scene for this case's video. Let us talk later.
Director? Hello? I can't believe it. What is he thinking?
Hey! I was thinking and...
Yes, Kinoko-san?
Yesterday's vid is really doing the numbers. I think I'll do another one tonight, and you can watch here if you want.
Uh-huh?
Kinoko's spirit stream. I might be interested.
Jasmine? A ghost might show up, you know.
I hope it does.
Mary might do something to you.
I hope she does.
Kinoko-san, I'm serious here.
I'm dead serious, too. The viewers want epic results. Besides, I haven't even seen her myself. She absolutely must show up. Part of the gig, I guess. I'm actually pretty interested in how anomalies appear and their impact. Also, Kinoko means it. Yes, Kinoko really means it.
I will stop you if things get out of hand, okay? What if the ghost really does show up? Very, very, very. Huh? Why is he jacking it? Why is he jacking it? Sir? Even with the support of my 2 collab partners tonight, the ghost was a no-show. And that's that. It really felt like it might, but alas. That's a wrap for tonight, folks. Thank you for watching and sleep well. Hey, come on! Why are we suddenly part of the ritual? What are you thinking? Did I upset you? Sorry. I thought about the viewers too much. I'll ask you for permission next time. Real talk, this ritual wasn't gonna fly. But we had actual traces of the ghost. It was good enough time. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're heading out for today, Kinoko-san. We should be alright, yes? Though we were reflected in the mirror at the end. Huh? Huh? Oh! Ooh! Huh? Oh, wait! Huh? What? Just now behind you, Jasmine? Behind me? What? What the heck? After we split last night, I kept checking behind me. Now I'm all short on sleep. This sucks. I really thought a woman was standing there. Oh, Jasmine, you don't have any scratches anywhere, right? Eh? The scratches you were rambling about yesterday? Nope. That's great. Maybe I got mixed up with something I saw in clairvoyance. Wipe that grin off your face. Moving on. Let's get busy. Yes! Any talk on socials about Kinoko's stream last night? Checking now! It looks like yesterday's live stream was doing the numbers. I see. But nothing actually happened during the ritual. Maybe it didn't go down well with the audience. Time to doom scroll on then. There have been times when viewers caught things Kinoko himself didn't. Understood. Maybe you'll find some info on the incident that happened to the girl that used to live in 104 too. I'll start with the viewer reactions. When rewatching Kinoko's live from yesterday, I saw something. Don't get all quiet. What? Is it real? Is it really there? Okay. But people always suspect that Kinoko Tanihara does possible setups. There seems to be a lot of suspicion about Kinoko-san. Topics like that do grab a lot of attention. Should probably give these a check. Oh no, there is plenty of discussion, accusations of staged situations and the like. I'll see what they think is fake. I'm sure the accusations are endless. It might be a setup, but the filming felt super realistic and scary this time. Kinoko really seemed like he had no idea there was a ghost in the shot. Not just Kinoko-san. Did he really have no idea? Maybe the whole thing is made up. Just some elaborate joke. The shadows of the girl who died in that apartment? She must have a lot of regrets tied to this room. I was talking with Kinoko-san about this yesterday. He said the ghost had somewhere it wants to go. Like the ghost is really angry and doesn't want anyone else to have the room? Anyone else have details on the Umekicho apartment incident? I hope there's something written about the incident. If it's actual reliable info, even better. What was that Umechiko place called again? Umeki Flats or something? Where the girl killed a guy and then herself? Maybe this post is from someone local. With the building name on it, it'll probably get a lot of attention. If it's from locals, might be pretty reliable info. Seeing strong reactions for Umeki Flats. We might be able to get some info about the incident. Search up. Get us that info. No! Why do they want to see me in the ruins? You freaks! Okay. Set up Umeki Flats. Oh! If we're talking about Kinoko's previous setups, anyone remember the time with the hand? That was so suspicious. Huh? What video? I'm not gonna defend Kinoko. People who like debunking stuff shouldn't be watching this kind of content. Actually, okay, hold on. I trust Kinoko, but the hand thing, even I don't think that was a ghost. There are people who believe him too. Don't know why anyone would want to go that route. I mean, Kinoko Tanehara's vids get attention for how he parties at these well-known spirit spots or abandoned shrines. He's gotta have a curse or two by now. What? Does Kinoko-san really do that sort of thing? I mean, it was obvious after yesterday. But the abandoned hospital thing was terrifying. Those loud cracking sounds from the upper floor. An abandoned hospital? Why would he go somewhere like that? There aren't any doctors on duty anymore. Ugh. Not going there for a checkup, you know. Yeah, but there's a good chance that was all a setup, right? LOL. It's hard to tell if the people watching are fans or haters. Even if not quite haters, a lot of them seem to dislike him. Unlike other streamers, Kinoko streams alone, so it's hard to imagine him setting stuff up. He's getting hated on, but he also didn't even notice the ghost was there. If Kinoko set up the ghost, then there's no way he wouldn't notice it. What really? I'm shaking. It could be a lie or a mistake. You're totally shaking. This time it has to be a setup. It's too terrifying if not. A setup by who? The ghost? Probably was planning it from the start. Ugh, how annoying. You can't fool me. Some account is spreading some ludicrous rumor that the summoning ritual actually worked. Ludicrous? Bet the boss man would love it. It's getting so much attention. There must be a lot of demand for these topics. Your research can be part of that demand. You don't get it. It's not that. There was really something totally unreal in Kinoko's video yesterday. Something unreal? What was it? Is there really something in the video we didn't notice? Must be a joke. Give me a break already. I could say the same to you. Where you really should be looking is the two cutie helpers, and they were featured in a single promo. cute? Helpers? Come on. The girl with all the frills was so scared, lol. Who is she? I've never seen someone shake in a fright so much. Girl with all the frills? Take a wild guess. They even mentioned you're shaking. Your number's up, Zammy. Wait, you mean they're posting about us from yesterday? No. Dissolution streaming team? Or center streaming team, I'm guessing? Kinda clumsy, cute, and sweet. Good for you. They said they're cute. Clumsy cute, that is. Is that actually a compliment? Hold on. Thought that director dude was streaming solo. They have actual girls on staff? Were you ever in the Dissolution Center's videos? No way. Bossman edits and uploads them so fast I don't even notice till they're done. I wonder if she'll be a regular. I want to see a stream of her left alone in some abandoned ruins. You couldn't make me. Sounds like you're in demand. Okay. We did all this one. We did all this one. This one. Okay. The Mackie Flats is 100% actually haunted. I think it was last year. It became infamous because a girl killed a guy, then stabbed herself in the throat and died too. The story of the woman stabbing a man to death is true. How did she end up in that situation? It's tough to imagine what could make someone go so far. Both died, so murder-suicide. It's not like those cases where both people choose to kill themselves together? It could be. Something like, if we can't be together in this life, let's find each other in the next. In some cases. If one of them didn't want to die, that's murder-suicide. If that's really what happened, would there be news articles about it? I haven't found any, so I think it's all made up. And judging by the neighbor's statement, it doesn't seem to be fake. Along with the state of the floor in Kanoko's room and what you saw with your glasses. Seriously? This is annoying. It's definitely the person who did it who's at fault, so what good does it do to withhold info? We even know it happened out of Mickey Flats. No one's obligated to tell you anything. Found a picture of the article. Here it is. There's a photo of the girl. Doesn't it look like the ghost in that vid? OMG, scary. So it was in the news. Proves it was a real incident. The girl in this photo, she kind of looks like the girl I saw behind you. Yeah, nope. Don't believe ya. You're just imagining things. What's the point of trying to censor names nowadays? The name Miwako is already out there. So you can write anything and have it seen by anyone. That's terrifying. You never know who's watching and just from where. Miwako Yotsuya. She's famous, at least where I live. Have people not heard of her? What? They know the ghost's name? That popped out of nowhere. So this is Yotsuya. Looks like more trash guys doing their thing. She stabbed a guy? It must have been a crime of passion then. Wow, they sound really certain. What a detective. She stabbed a guy she thought she was dating. I feel bad for the guy, killed by an ugly chip who made things up. What a cruel thing to say. There's always people like that. The article said they were common law partners, so they must have been seriously seeing each other. Common law partners means they weren't married on paper but lived together like a married couple? That's it. I live nearby. The motive for murder was infidelity. Guy was known for being trash, but she killed him so that he'd be all hers with no one, or belong to no one else. Wow, seriously? How would I know? Could have been a classic I'll take you down with me situation. A bit of a cliche. Did I do any ludicrous rumors? Oh, I didn't do the ludicrous rumors. Hold up. They're not ludicrous rumors, they're facts. Only a handful of people can see through the truth. The truth? Yeah. They're not only saying something weird, it's even hard to read. Can't really make fun of that. Maybe they actually have something there. You sweet summer child. Anybody know where this was originally posted? The original post? Why are you surprised without knowing what they're talking about? This, the girl in Kinoko's videos, is not just a ghost. Kinoko hasn't realized, but the ritual was a success. He summoned her, Bloody Mary. I thought so. It's not a ghost. The ritual called forth Mary. Hey, enough of that already. Okay, boomer. And that's that. Don't add to it, old man. In Japan, the same ceremony gets Hanako-san from the toilet. So stupid. Wait, there are others like Mary? You can call on all sorts of people using the ritual? Oh yeah, lots. Too many to count. If you haven't tried it, you absolutely should. It's totally wild. What? Tried it? They tried to call upon Hanako? Or Hanako? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I haven't watched that anime yet. Toilet Bound Hanako? Oh, blah blah blah. Toilet Bound Hanako? I've heard it's good, but I literally only know that it's about a ghost in a bathroom. That's all I got. And the art style is cute. It's too late for me, lol. I'll be arrested before I even make it to the elementary school to restroom for the ritual. Wow, so Hanako can only be found in elementary school restrooms. Sounds like it. What about Satoru? Gojo? I can call Satoru Gojo from my phone? Me too. Satoru? Never heard that one before. It's Gojo. Can we call Gojo? Can we call Gojo? Can I call Gojo? Okay, alright. Hey, dear friend, have you heard of Satoru? Satoru is great at answering seemingly impossible questions, but watch out, he's trickier than he seems. Let me tell you how to call him. First, you need a phone. You can't use your own phone. I recommend calling from a payphone. Call the number on your phone. When the call is connected, say, Satoru, please come here. Satoru, please come here. Satoru, please answer if you are there. He will tell you where he is and then begin to draw closer. Eventually, you will find he is right behind you. As soon as he is behind you, ask him whatever you want. If you don't ask any questions, he will kill you. Don't take a call with Satoru lightly. It's hard to say whether Hanako-san is an urban myth or a ghost story, but the whole act of calling Hanako-san certainly fits either category. Let's review the procedure for summoning her, shall we? But please don't go summoning her on a whim. Even if you do, I won't be held responsible, you hear? To get started, make sure you're inside a school bathroom. 1. Stand in front of the door of the third stall. 2. Spin around 3 times in front of it. 3. Knock on the door 3 times. 4. Politely ask, Hanako-san, are you there? If you succeed, you'll hear her say, yes, but remember, Hanako-san died a tortured soul, so don't go around summoning her as some kind of prank. What's that? You already did? What floor were you on? I forgot to tell you. Hanako-san only comes out in 3rd floor bathrooms. Oops. Have you ever tried standing in front of a mirror and summoning a ghost? Let me teach you how to meet the world-famous Bloody Mary. Remember, she doesn't always come when called, but don't take it lightly and call her expecting her not to show up, because she just might. I take no responsibility for damages caused. Okay, let's go over steps. 1. Make sure you do this alone in the dark. Total darkness, okay? No moonlight, no nothing. 2. Stand directly in front of the mirror so that you can see your reflection clearly. Peering in front of the side won't work. 3. Speak Bloody Mary's name 3 times loud and clear. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Only do this once. Who knows what happened if you mess it up. 4. Stand completely still or it might not work. Don't change your posture, don't take off your jacket, don't move. Even the slightest difference could end in disaster. If she knows you're scared, she'll use it against you. Do not under any circumstances show any signs of fear. And that's how you can talk to ghosts. She might rip off your face or something, but she definitely won't grant you any of your wishes. Unless your wish is to meet a ghost, then go right ahead. Actually, you'll probably just get hurt too. I don't recommend it at all. Oh dear, I'm gonna go to the hospital now. Ow, ow, ow. It did activate me like a sleeper agent. Okay. Looks like the incident itself isn't just a rumor. The murder-suicide in room 104. Yes, there are even news articles on it. And the ghost has a name. Milko Yotsuya. Maybe I can find some hints by looking into this lady. A ghost by the name of Milko Yotsuya. Can't underestimate the power of rumors. Then there's yesterday's video. Apparently the ghost was visible. Even if many are saying Kinoko set up the whole thing. Not that I'd agree after seeing it for myself. The stream ended before he even noticed it after all. I keep thinking about that incident. The one that happened in that apartment. Drama at home and murder-suicide, eh? That means Kinoko may have summoned some seriously vengeful ghosts. Female ghosts are the scariest. Also, of that apartment's residents, only the lady neighbor will talk to us. We might want to talk to a few more people from the neighborhood. Oh yeah. There's a park just there. Right in front of Kinoko's apartment. Someone might have info. Oh, nice! I miss a lot of stuff when I'm just staring at my phone. Then let's check out the park as well for today's investigation. Here's to another day of this ghost hunting gig. Well, it might just be a setup by Kinoko. From what we saw yesterday, I'd say it's less likely. Just an idea here. If we could prove that he ain't setting things up, would add cred to the ghost being a thing. And if he is setting stuff up, means ghost doesn't exist. I see. Good point. I'll look into Miyoko Yotsuya, the woman who's said to have died in room 104. And Kinoko-san's set up or not angle. Camera, light, streaming equipment. Streaming seems to be quite a lot of work. I wonder how much he's spending on all this. If this is a setup, the equipment might be the key? Or maybe the video was edited in a special way. Nah. That was a live stream and it's still available in archive form. Kinoko-san may have been up to something, of course. Maybe I might see if something through the glasses. Hold on, let me talk to him. Hey, did you check the socials? Thought I missed her on yesterday's stream, but she did appear. Hate myself. I hate myself for not realizing. Looks like it. I'm hoping to ask you a bit more about the previous incident. Sure, as long as you'll be proving that ghosts are real as requested. Was there anything unusual after yesterday's stream? In fact, take a look at this. Is this a scratch mark? It was there when I woke up this morning. Must be Bloody Mary's doing. I think he put it there himself. You did that to yourself. Then Jasmine is in danger too. Why? We might have seen her on the way out last night. What? You saw her? Why you? No fair! What are your plans for your next stream? Doing the same kind of seance might look kind of repetitive. The viewers might want something new, I think. Please ask us beforehand if you're going to involve us. Hi, Creeper. Ooh, a calzone. Yum. I had ramen and sushi for dinner, but now that it's been like a few hours, I'm like, wow, I feel like I ate nothing at all. I want something big and fattening. And filling. Bready. Bread. How are you? Some comments accuse you of setting things up. No, not this time, no. I filmed a ghost without even noticing. How could that be a setup? Yes, you're right. Hey, quit peeking behind me like that. Nope, no ghosts.
Eating rather late and drinking weed seltzers, so I want all the fatty, salty snacks. Hell yeah.
Jasmine, did yesterday's ghost even scare you?
More creepy than scary. You said it was standing behind me. You sure you weren't just imagining it?
I wish.
Gotta go to the bottom of this.
Understood. I can't help thinking about the ghost we saw yesterday.
Still?
I thought just maybe you might be the target, Jasmine, not Kinoko-san.
Hey, cut it out.
Anyhow, you're the one who saw it, Zami. Who knows, you could be the target.
No! Why me?
Went to the gym with the youngest, got some groceries and chilling.
Good, very nice. I'm okay. I'm doing better. The stream is helping me feel better about the day. The evening was something. But I'm okay. I'm glad to be here doing this.
There's a creepy aura right here. The spot showed up in yesterday's video. After checking, I don't see any signs of setups.
My. Back again to talk about that room, are we?
Yes? Could you tell me a bit more about the incident?
You're also pretty interested in this case, I see. Yes. Why not?
Could you tell me about the previous residents?
A woman in her 40s lived in room 104. A man was hanging around there, too. I often saw him during the day, so he probably wasn't working too much. Gambling, booze, the usual. Looked like a delinquent.
Could you tell me about Yotsuya Miyoko, the woman who used to live in room 104?
You know, Creeper, I was wondering what that meant. I was like, what is a summary, bish? Miyoko? Yotsuya? You mean the woman in room 104? Was that her name? Not that I care about names. Had long hair, always wore a dress. Don't know how she could stand that man until one day. Murder. Suicide.
Murder? Suicide?
So the rumors were true? Stabbed the man, then slit her own throat with the same cooking knife. Blood was all over her dress. Terrible story. I think a summary, bish, is like... I don't know, actually. I'm stuck between multiple things that this could mean. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I thought he was calling you, like, summary. Like, summer.
There's a park just across the road. A few people here and there. It's a park, but I don't see any kids. Let's have a look once we're done checking this place.
Okay. Glasses. Oh, freak.
This is Jasmine from yesterday. And behind her, definitely someone there. The shadow looks like the one we saw outside the entrance. Long hair, dress, definitely someone there. Not doing anything in particular. If this is actually part of a setup, maybe the shadow isn't even a real ghost. This shadow is doing something in front of the mirror. Ah, must be Kinoko-san from yesterday. Looks pretty frantic, to be honest. He's really praying hard. Judging from this shadow alone, I don't think he's setting things up. Then maybe it's the shadow near the entrance that's a setup. Jasmine, about the ghost standing behind you yesterday, it does seem it was actually there. No way, you're kidding. And why would it be standing there? I don't know about that. Any meaning there? Ghosts don't just pop out randomly, right? Hi, Cham. Howdy, gamers. How are you doing, Chammy Whammy? Are you doing okay? Ooh, what movie? Okay, wait. I need to do this. Hell yeah, legend. Let's think things through. While we were filming, no one noticed any ghosts, but I saw a ghost behind Jasmine later on. The viewers were watching the stream and saw the ghost. Eep! What a mind bender! Another cry of distress. Let me assist you. Miss Azumi, you confirmed through clairvoyance that Kinoko-san wasn't up to anything. You also checked that there weren't any tricks around this or where the ghost appeared. Exactly. No signs of any setup by Kinoko-san. Indeed, unfeasible that Kinoko himself set up or initiated anything. If there still happens to be room for setups, what are the possibilities? The neighbor. The weird-ass neighbor. Maybe. Neighbor, 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 neighbor. Maybe Kinoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Maybe Kinoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Yes, that's still a possibility. Kinoko-san might be working with someone, and they might have shown up disguised. Kind of more likely. But how can we confirm one way or the other? No, Yami, life is worth living, please. Please. Cham, with all the love in the world, I see nothing. I fear I have to agree with Yami. I'm scrolling up. Maybe if he could show me his phone or something. Kinoko-san, could you perhaps lend me your phone? I forgot to bring mine and I need to call the center, like right now. I guess. But just this once. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone.
Yep.
I am looking into whether you've been secretly setting things up.
What?
I took the liberty of checking your inbox and call history.
Why would you tell him? Come on, at least tell me.
But you might hide those if I told you, so...
What, girl? Why are you telling him now? What are you talking about?
So, how was it? Found anything? I found messages with your staff. But also that you'd had a falling out more than 6 months ago. And minimal signs of communication with anyone recently.
I have friends, you know. I just haven't caught up for a while.
Anyway, no indication of secret collaborators. That's one less reason to doubt you, Kinoko-san.
Maybe it's not collaborators, they're sabotaging. Maybe his ex-people are pissed on him, so they're sabotaging him somehow.
Jasmine? We are now mentally skipping through a patch of flow.
Oh.
Oh, In the Heat of the Night, the movie. Okay, honestly, when you said that,
I thought you were saying that because you said, yo, Clover, in the heat of the night. And I thought that that was like part of the same thing. I understand now. Oops.
I think we could head over to the park. Hello? Jasmine, where are you? Huh? It's the director again. Actually, no, from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine, where are you? In the car now. Know the park across the apartment? Keeper dude told me off for parking roadside. Bit of a walk, but there's paid parking somewhere. I'll park and meet you after. Such a waste of time.
I bet she is calling whoever she's been in touch with.
Understood. I'll go check the park. See you later. Good, good. Over to the park we go. Umeki Park. Pretty empty park, but there are a few people. Right in front of the apartment, too. Chances are we'll find someone who knows about the Miyoko Yatsuya incident. Let's ask around. Excuse me, are you the park keeper?
Sure. Kind of work on that, yeah.
Our van was parked in front of the apartment. We've moved into the parking lot you told us about.
Ah, you were that hair bun girl. That road is pretty narrow, so having a big van there can be dangerous for the kids. Okay, never mind. She actually was told off. I know it's a bother. Thanks for moving.
I'm investigating various things related to the apartment just over there.
What, are you moving in?
No, not moving in or anything, but that apartment is quite old, right?
Oh, yeah. Umeki Flats. Or was it Flats Umeki? That apartment's going to be around 50 or 60 years old. Oldest around here. Seems they repainted the walls and such, though. There's a rather similar apartment in the Honcho area, but this one's older.
Wow, so it's that old? Is it true that there was an incident a while back in the apartment over there?
Yeah, it was last spring or summer. I remember. That was something else. Terrible incident. I heard the apartment was a sea of blood. Wouldn't have thought the guy would meet such a fate.
Did you know the man who was murdered?
Knew it was a problem case that I did. Came to this park with a blonde hostess-like woman. Did things in the wide daylight in plain sight. Hey, yo. They fucking in the park? Can I speak with a Japanese accent for immersion, please? Yami asked me to ask you that. She was too shy to ask. Cham? No. Cham? No. The best you can get out of me is my wow voice that I'm doing for Osmi. That's it. That's all you get. Ugh. Whoa, you guys, my brain just went blank for a second. I just got hit with big tired. An impression of a Japanese person doing the Italian plum impression. I don't think I can do that, Chim. I don't think I can do that. I'm sorry. I told him off once because he wouldn't quit bragging about his dear little Mary.
Mary?
I heard he was cheating.
What? From who?
What if it was Japanese Elmo? I fear you guys are asking the wrong person in chat to do Japanese impressions. We do have someone here who's like been studying Japanese for years. Wait, what do you mean Elmo's Korean? Huh? Also, Cham, 1 through 100. One through 100, buddy. Wow. You ignore my request for a 1 through 100? No. No. Oh man. Unai-san, Unai-san in the apartment just over there knows quite a lot. Talkative lady, you know her? I got it. I understood.
Unai-san. Oh, the neighbor lady. Yes, I've met her. If it's okay to ask, what did you hear from the neighbor lady?
The lady talks on and on. I heard quite a lot. I think she heard a loud argument from Runa 4 the day before it happened. Wait. I don't remember him jumping off a roof. I don't remember that part. Said she heard heard the woman saying, "Who is this Mari?" or something.
Mary, the woman he was cheating with. Was her name Mary?
No, she had colorful hair, but she wasn't from overseas. And that incident happened the next day, so the neighbor lady was all worked up. I knew he was cheating with that Mari woman. Got stabbed for it.
Right, her name was Mari, not Mary.
And on and on. Think we talked for hours.
I can imagine. Thank you for letting me know. The woman he cheated with, Mari, would anyone else know something about her?
Wait, park keeper?
Might not be related to the case, but
I should make a note about the car keeper. He seemed to know a lot about the past. What did he mention about Umeki Flats? The man who died.
That's right. Sounded like a guy with problems. He cheated with a hostess called Mari or something. Who would cheat in a park right in front of your house, though? Parkkeeper. The parkkeeper. A bit of a character, but knows a lot about the area, including about what happened at the apartment. What do you mean a bit of a character? I feel like the guy was like the most normal person we've met in the entire thing. Miyoko Yotsuya, the rumored ghost, apparently locally famous. Newspaper archives mentioned her committing murder-suicide. Does this mean that it was Miyoko Yotsuya's ghost who appeared in Kinoko-san's stream? Hello, may I talk to you for a bit? Of course. Nice weather today. I'm Azami Fukurai. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Hello, my name is Yunada. I might not be much help. I don't go out that often. I see. Do you know anything about the rumors in this neighborhood? Rumors? What kind? Do you know the apartment just across from this park? Might you be asking about the rumored ghost? You've heard of it. Oh, but maybe I should talk about these things. It's best to keep your distance from that place. I'm doing an investigation about the ghost in question. Please tell me more. Are you? I suppose I could then. On my way home a few nights ago, it was raining. When I passed by that apartment, I happened to see it. Really? Were they long-haired and wearing a dress? Heard of her? I saw her with my own two eyes, a woman with long hair and a dress. She glared at me and said, "Stay away." What? She said that to you? When you saw that woman, did you hear any loud voices from nearby? The kind you might hear when someone's live streaming? A stream? I couldn't say. I didn't hear any loud voices of note or anything that evening. Then it's even less likely than Kanako-san set anything up. Oh, right, I took a photo. Would you like to see? Oh, you took a photo of the ghost! I've only heard this through rumors myself, so it may not be true, but they say the ghost is called Miyoko Yotsuya. That could mean the photo here is... I'm live streaming, oh shit! The eggs! Why the eggs? Are you egging me? No! Don't egg me. Don't egg me. Just if we'd heard another rumors, the ghost is Miyoko Yotsuya. Do you know anything about a man accompanied by a flashy-looking woman? I heard they used to visit this park. A man and a flashy-looking woman? Oh, yes, forgot to mention. He called that woman Mari, from what I heard. A mirror and a woman's name. A mirror and a woman's name. Are you alright? Oh, my apologies. I felt as if I had heard that somewhere. Really? Right before the murder-suicide incident, a man was heard screaming. He was screaming, "Mary, Mary, Mary." Is that true? This bench is so old, the paint's all peeled. Just a typical bench you'd find in a park. What were these bushes called? Azaleas? It's so nice when you have so many flowers around. Wait! This guy! This fucking guy! This guy was in episode 1 and he was staring at me. He was looking at me. You! The fucking guy! The fucking guy! This person feels out of place here. Excuse me. Target approaching. What? Hello? Can I ask you a few things? It is I who wishes to speak to you. What is your intent? What? Kindly tell me why you suddenly appeared before me. Why? I'm asking as part of an investigation. I thought perhaps you were onto something. I wish you guys could see my face right now. Bro. I'm asking everyone about the ghost in the apartment. I am utterly involved in that matter. More importantly, could you kindly do me a favor? I'm actually busy with work, and I doubt it'd be of much use anyway. Not just for me. There's another one who wants to know too. Who exactly would that be? Kindly find me something. I'm looking for a book written by someone. He is very much loved and concerned. Could you find his book for me, please? This person listens to me with even less than the neighbor lady. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm working now and... You have it, don't you? An exquisitely wondrous power. Oh, please don't make that face. You don't need to be scared. Wait, does this person know about my clairvoyance? I only asked you to find a book for me. I mean you no harm. Kindly indulge me. I'm scared, but Jasmine isn't here. I can't run away without the help. I'll look for the book. Yes, thank you kindly. I'm absolutely positive it's somewhere in this park. I haven't been able to find him yet. But you should be able to. Show us your power. I should make notes on Hinata-san too. Yeah, no, let's just think about Hinata-san for a second. What did she say she saw in Becky Flats? She saw a woman's ghost. It seems she saw the same ghost I saw. That's great and not so great. Young lady at the park, kind and friendly. She saw the woman's ghost. She was passing by the apartment, worried about our involvement in the apartment. She wanted to stay away. I might have found something. Nope, just trash. Book, are you here? Yeah, she was nice, exactly. But I love that we didn't write about him. Oh my god, it's him and he's reading a book. Oh. Da, 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 da. A tall shadow. Maybe a man? What's he doing? He's looking at the bushes. Is that it? It doesn't seem to be doing anything noteworthy. A man's shadow, apparently. I don't know, but looking at the shadow makes me uneasy. This shadow might be that scary face person back there. He's gazing at the bench? Hey, there's something in his hand. He wanted me to find a book, so this might be it? If they're looking at the bench while the book in hand, maybe something with the bench. Guess I should recheck the bench. There's something stuck to the back of the bench. Is this the book I saw with clairvoyance? Occult Great Reset. Have I seen this book before? Author's name... Tsutomu Kisaragi. Didn't the center director mention this name too at some point? I feel like we are just the most oblivious little lady. Initiating contact. I found the book. Occult Great Reset by someone called Tsutomu Kisaragi. Did she trace my movements? What? Whoops! Wrong book! Tentatively assessing it as authentic. Authentic? I have taken an interest in you. We will meet again. Miss Azumi Fukurai. How did he know my name? Does he see things as well?
No, girl. They're stalking you.
Is it Jasmine? No, it's the director. Greetings. Hello, director. Did something happen?
If anything happened, it would be to you.
Do you mean...
My vision shows me everything.
So you're watching that? Who is that person?
He was rather verbose for a cryptid. His attire is reminiscent of the Men in Black.
Do you mean he was an anomaly? He did have a strange shadow on him. Is there anything I should do?
Good question. I will look into him on my end. Please be careful. That anomaly had an obvious interest in you. It may reappear.
Oh no.
We don't know what he might bring upon you. Not yet. Having said that, he is unrelated to the mirror or the woman, and thus unrelated to the case itself. Please stay focused on your ongoing investigation.
I will.
Might not be related to the case, but I should note down that dark-suited person.
He actually knew my secret. What was it? Yes, they knew indeed. But why? How in the world did they know? I should probably tell the park keeper I met someone creepy.
Mysterious man who knows about my power. He randomly asked me to help him find something. What was that? Still need something?
Excuse me, I saw a creepy man wearing black.
A creepy man, you say? Haven't seen him. I'd check on him immediately if I did.
He was real. Keep my cool. Won't see me drool. What? Wait, since when was I napping? I ended up napping wherever I go. The park's all dead now, or dark now. No one around.
Wow, it's so late. Why would you nap somewhere where you just had some weird interaction with a freak man? Azumi, what are we doing? Unless he did that to you. Are you suddenly, were you suddenly, like, put to sleep or something?
It's from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine? Is something up?
Damn that old guy. Not a parking lot in sight.
Oh no, you've been looking all this time?
Been a while, I guess. How you doing?
Well, I asked around quite a lot, but I'm a bit overwhelmed by all that's happened.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's kind of hard to explain. Could I tell you when we meet?
Guess so.
On my way there, so I'll pick you up.
Oh wait. On my way there, so I'll pick you up.
Okay, I'll just wait in the park. Not exactly on the wrong track, but we're all over the place. The woman ghost, Miyoko Yatsuya. How are we even supposed to solve this? Maybe by meeting the ghost face to face? No, way too scared. No way, no what? Ooh! No! What in the world was that?
I just heard a scream from around here.
Kinoka-san.
Are you okay? Why did you come out from this way, where the bushes are? Kinoko. That's real sus, buddy. I just happened to hear you and came looking. Did something happen?
Ow. My leg.
And Bloody Mary, which way did she go? That way?
Yes, probably.
Stay put, don't move.
Kinoka-san, did you see the ghost?
No. I didn't see it. Damn you, Bloody Mary. Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Wait. Scratch marks on my leg! I was so scared last night I thought my heart would stop. Kinoko-san rushed to the rescue and saved my life. Kinoko? Really? My ankle still hurts a bit, but still. Hey, about that ankle. Isn't that a scratch? What do you call it one? Maybe I fell and scraped myself. No? That's bad. You think so? That bad? Hey, what was at Kinoko's apartment? I'll park around the back so the guardian Gramps won't come for us. Please, this is serious. Jasmine? Okay, gamers, I think I need... Can we pause? Are we able to pause? No! Stop! Do I have to keep going? I'm gonna take a break for a minute. I'm feeling like mega out of it. Like mega out of it. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can reset brain. Hello. I'm back. I had a little bit of ice cream and stared at the wall. I think I'm okay. I hope you guys liked my playlist in the meantime. Okay. Jasmine, am I going to die? Any change in how you feel so far? So far, so good, I think. I was careless too. Figured Bloody Mary would go after Kinoko. If that scratch is really a curse from Bloody Mary, you gotta do something. You're right. Curious why Mary suddenly popped up in the park. It was around Kinoko's door until now. Might be related to Mary's motives and how to undo the curse. I'll try asking those I know too. Thank you, Jasmine. Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kinoko-san's workstation. It's amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. Oh, the power's on. Maybe it's rendering a video? Filmed in the forest? Editing videos must be hard work. Wow, you can check out the rendering video in a fast forward. He's through the forest. Looks like the park across the road. Was that me at the end? Oh, looks like the rendering's finished. Hey, buddy. What the fuck? Thank you for yesterday. How have you been doing? Feeling well? Well... Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there... It's nothing. I did involve you, even if it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Anyway, are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh no! Isn't that scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so too? So the ghost we summoned wasn't a random spirit, it was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch a bit? You'll look into it for us? Yes, please. About yesterday's ghost. I know, I keep thinking about the same. You're wondering why it appeared in the park and not near this room's doorway. That's right. Thinking. Yes. Maybe Bloody Mary had a change of heart. What? What do you mean? This kind of spiritual energy is said to act in a way that tells people it's here. And this Bloody Mary is starting to move away from this room. What could this mean?
Kinoko-san, what should I do?
I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over.
I didn't know the video editing was this hard. Splicing various scenes, checking and rendering?
Yes, content creation's not a piece of cake.
The screen said the rendering was done earlier.
Huh? Did you see it? Did you see it perhaps?
The video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Could you make sure to cut that part out?
Oh, really? You were in frame? Silly me. Yeah, you did that shit on purpose. Look at you. You're sweating bullets. You little liar. I'll take care of that.
Let's think about why the ghost changed its behavior. The ghost was summoned to Kinoko-san's room, but also appeared in the park, and scratched my leg. Kinoko-san thinks the ghost had a change of heart. I'm so confused. One thing Kinoko-san mentioned was that spiritual entities try to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right, which could mean that Bloody Mary is trying to tell someone that she exists. Who among the people might be able to notice her? Oh wait!
Maybe. I myself became the ghost's target because I have the clairvoyance power. Yeah, she just wants to be seen.
That's where we are, right? I've been scratched too. What should I do? I wonder if Kinoko-san could help me.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay, at least so far. Jasmine, any advice for me?
As I said, I keep thinking about you getting jumped in the park last night. The ghost, who could be Miwako Yatsuya, seen near the apartment entrance, now suddenly shows up in the park.
Good point there.
Maybe there was a reason needed to be in the park. Might want to check on that, along with the scratches.
Understood. How should we go about the investigation?
For clues leading to Miwako Yatsuya, first check the park room yesterday. Also, digging a bit deeper into this room. And also the dead ex-resident. Might tell you why the ghost is appearing or something.
Understood. Jasmine? Kinoko-san said... He says Bloody Mary may have had a change of heart.
Change of heart? In what sense? You mean it just felt like showing up at the apartment first and the park next?
It seems like spiritual entities want to be noticed.
So they turn up at the park? That's kind of ridiculous.
I don't get Bloody Mary's actions. What is she trying to do?
So spirits, they want to be seen, huh? Does that mean they're looking for people to possess or something?
Really?
Don't ask me. If so, that change of heart might be about switching targets.
You're right. So Bloody Mary might be looking for someone else to haunt.
Hello, old lady.
Hello.
My. This apartment has grown on you, hasn't it?
About the murder-suicide in room 104, is there anything you haven't told us yet? We're in a bit of a hurry. Any information would help.
I think I've told you most of it.
Oh, yes. Did I mention what happened after the incident?
I don't think you did. There was a lot going on after the incident too, you know. The bodies, yes! The woman had next of kin come fetch her, but the man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. It seemed he was cremated incognito in the end.
I heard from the park keeper the murdered man was often seen in the park alongside the woman he cheated with.
Yes, the blonde woman named Mari. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name.
The day before the murder. Like, who is this Mari? The woman from room 104 would never forget that Mari girl. Yeah. But even less the cheating man. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104. Miyako Yotsuya, the ghost of room 104. Why is she appearing at this apartment right now? Miyako Yotsuya, you said. Are you sure that's the right name? I kind of feel like she is the girl he was cheating with. Or something. I don't know, I'm throwing shit at the wall. I believe so, yes. If you say so, I guess. So, you wanted to know why a ghost appears? The woman who's obsessed, of course, won't ever forgive him. She can't forgive him. But the current resident has nothing to do with that. Who knows? Mushroom Head might go mush soon enough. The woman from room 104 thinks her cheating boyfriend is still living there. Is that even... That's why she keeps showing up. There it is again. The shadow's just standing here without a single movement. It can't be normal. Spiritual entities want people to notice them. Even if that's true, people who can sense ghosts aren't easy to find. The shadow is at a computer. Kinoko-san, I guess. Am I seeing a trace from when he was editing a video? I believe Kinoko-san was filming too back when something grabbed my leg in the park. I wonder if the video might have caught something noteworthy. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. Is there a chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? Exactly! I have been thinking about this, and it can only be you. What should I do? Kinoko-san, do you know any rituals that aren't for summoning? Any that defeat or chase away ghosts? I do think there was such a ritual. Oh, really? Is there anything you'll be needing for that ritual? Huh? I'd like to help as much as I can. I see. Then I'll do the ritual here tonight. So, could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism? Spiritual medium? What is that? Something that has strong ties to the ghosts need for the exorcism. As long as you can find one, I'll be able to purge Bloody Mary for the ritual. Understood. I'll search around. First off, can I ask you about this room? This room? Why? The ghosts originally appeared in this room. I was thinking maybe they'd left something here. Or have something memorable here, perhaps? I'd have jumped on anything like that for my videos, you know. Oh yes, of course. By the way, when you decided to move here, did you visit the place beforehand? Oh, right! Yikes, what is it? I did come visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of those closets. I knew the place had a history, and there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what was inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls. In the box? No, I never got to see them. Oh, not even a peek? It was tightly wrapped in plastic tape and impossible to open. The real estate agent quickly took it away. I'm pretty sure there was something wild in there. I really needed to see that box. Could you find it? But how could I possibly... I'm sure it's all been thrown out by now. The only possibility I can think of is the resident gossip lover. Yeah, you look okay for now. Okay. Hello, resident gossip lover. I bet you have more questions for me, right? Excuse me, I have some questions. About the belongings left in Kinoko-san's place. Huh? Belongings? I heard some sensitive items were left in room 104. In room 104? Densely wrapped with plastic tape? Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police. Oh, yes, of course they did. Yes, he usually wouldn't lay hands on things from the murder scene, usually. Yes, of course not. Usually... Wait, did you... Want a peek? Could I please take a look at it? Of course. When the personal belongings came back from the police, I figured that the owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. I pretended to be a relative, and it was easy enough. Simple, simple. Wait, the owner of the building doesn't know one of his tenants? She does whatever she wants. You're nice, so maybe I could give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Just for a moment. It's scary to think what might be in those things. But I need to save my own life. It's in this box. I want to know what's inside. Here goes. Yeep! I knew it. I knew it would be a knife. Is this a kitchen knife? It's the knife, of course. Also, why would the police let this go? It's the knife, as in the one that Miyoko Yotsuya stabbed the man with? Why would she want to secretly keep this? I should ask Kinoko-san whether this was the box left in the room. Okay, also, a different crack theory, alright? The woman that was killed, because it was a murder-suicide, right? The body of the woman who was there is not actually Miyoko Yotsuya's. This is Miyoko Yotsuya, and she's staring in this place because she's obsessed with it. Are we following me? You get what you sniffing what I'm stepping in? She killed Mari and her partner. Made made Mari out to be her. And this is the real Miyoko Yotsuya. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. Kinoko-san, we found the box. That's the one! The tape is gone, but I'm sure. About the contents. Any hairs or nails or notebooks full of hateful words? A kitchen knife that the police had taken as evidence. Wait, you mean that's from the previous residents stabbing a man to death and then stabbing themselves in suicide? A knife cursed with the residents' hatred. Sick. Mind if I snap a few pics of this? If you'll be using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo? This is a relic from the murder-suicide, right? Also, the knife has drawn the blood from those two former residents. This will blow up instantly. Curse to the max, this beauty is. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But you can lift the curse with this, correct? Of course. Anyway, borrowing the knife for now. Okay, I need to find clues at the park as well. There might be something around where my leg was grabbed. So, Jasmine? Where are you? Let me guess. That damn old guy. Did he come check from behind the apartment? Says the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need the view clear. I'll go find parking somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens, so be ready to call me Stat. I hate this. Understood. Peaceful as can be, but the ghost did show up here yesterday. And scratched up my leg. I'm scared about what might happen, but have to do what we can. Oh, why is this happening? We're moving the car right now. Sorry for all the trouble. It's okay. I know it's a bother, but still. Actually, a woman's ghost grabbed my leg here last night. Would you happen to have seen anything? A woman's ghost, you said? I think you had the wrong idea. No one really visits this park at night. It's not safe for a young girl like you to be here alone. Oh, but... how should I put this? There's a hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. Excuse me? What? Oh my god, wait! Mari is in the mental hospital and is sneaking out at night to stare into the place because she's obsessed with what happened because her lover was gone. Mari grabbed my leg. Mari is a patient in the hospital. I'm calling it now. They're here to smoke and drink and whatnot. Anyway, what you saw wasn't a ghost. Is that clear? Okay. Why is he upset all of a sudden? The bench looks the same as yesterday. Maybe there's something stuck to the back again? Nope, not this time. Oh, it's nice to see you again so soon. Here for a walk too? Hello, Hinata-san. Actually, last night I saw a ghost here. Or rather, the ghost grabbed my leg. No! That woman's ghost I saw? I didn't see it directly, so I can't say for sure. Have you ever seen any ghosts in this park? Well, I've seen her near the apartment before, but not here. Of course not. Please look out for Miyoko Yotsuya's ghost on your end too. I will. I think you should stop going around the apartment too. I suppose you have a point. Yes, I hope the streamer in room 104 can find a different apartment. So you know Kinoko-san? Vaguely, I happened upon his video. What a surprise it was. I could see the mirror she was reflected in too. It really is shocking to hear people something ghosts. Are you friends with him? You should recommend he moves. I'll tell him that next time the ghost appears. Have you heard of the female ghost called Bloody Mary, Hinata-san? Bloody? No, that's a first for me. You stand in front of a mirror and call the name Mary 3 times. A mirror, the woman's name. Yes, then the ghost of a woman covered in blood appears apparently. Mari. Have you heard the name before? I told you, remember the woman's name shouted at by the murdered man. Oh, Mary! That's right, you did! The man was rumored to be quite the cheat, but to call the name of your lover right up until your final moments. This is around where the ghost grabbed my leg yesterday. This bush might actually be big enough to hide in. And we're dealing with a ghost here. Any clues lying around? I wish. Some of the branches are broken. Was somebody here? Let's see. The branches seem to be broken towards the far right. Was someone moving around? Tons of trees and grass. Not many people would want to go further. But that's where what's-his-face fucking came out of. Oh. I don't like this one. What's this shadow doing? Running through the bushes, pushing them aside? These shadowy feet, I can only see what's here, but I wonder where they're running to. Ghosts with legs running away feels sort of strange. The bush nearby had a branch broken towards the right. Could it mean that... The shadows on the ground seem to be struggling. Oh, of course, this is me from yesterday. There's a hand reaching out from under the bushes. Reaching out, claws ready. Was it reaching out to scratch me? Why even come after me? This clairvoyance power is so much trouble. Can't wait to stop seeing things. If the hand is reaching out from the bush, the ghost must have actually been in the bush. I should look carefully for any traces. I wonder if there's anything on the other side of this forest. What's this? This is easy to miss, but the leaves on the branches are missing here. Maybe the ghost passed through here. It feels so nice to be outside. Anything else you wanted to ask? Excuse me, haven't any ghosts been seen in this park? Don't know what you saw, but I've never seen any, that's for sure. Well, rumors are going around lately, but ghosts just don't exist. I see, sorry for bothering you. There's a forest in the back of the park. Is there anything beyond that? Ah, yeah, before you could pass through the other side. But there's a hospital around the back, and patients who would sneak out at night and do whatever they want here, smoking and drinking. They already have some patients feeling down from their illnesses. We closed up that back exit to avoid unwanted trouble. But that means... yes, just a dead end now, no way through. I was hoping to gather as many clues as possible for Kinoko-san's ritual, but I haven't really found much. What am I going to do? Unless I do something fast, Whoa, scared me. It's from the director. Miss Azumi, how is it going? Good evening and good timing. Thing is, a ghost grabbed my leg and You're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking me and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct? Yes. How did you know? As always, my power of vision tells me all. What should I do? I'm looking forward to the exorcism ritual. Does Bloody Mary's curse work as rumored too? Will Kinoko-san's amateur exorcism work? And can Miss Azumi discover the truth behind this complex anomaly? Did you just call to tell me that? I might be about to die, you know. It's fine. You will not die, Miss Azumi. Until that day, I won't let you. Oh. Huh? What do you mean? The case is far from over. Kinoko-san, we really need to do the ritual. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I don't want to die, please. Huh? No one is here. Kinoko-san? Hello? No! What? Hello? Jasmine saved me. Oh my god, they're so girlfriends. They are so girlfriends. They are so... Look at him. Yeah. Why? Kinoko-san. Ow. Kinoko-san, what are you doing? Oh, no. Code red, not good, not good. Gotta stop the stream. Halt, desist.
Huh? Hey, shroom balls, what the hell? You behind this all? Then you're the one who set up that attack on Sammy at the park. That's it. Come taste karma. Get him. Get him, Jasmine. No, Jasmine, please stop. No, let her. The stream might still be on too. And? You went way past the line there. We're not here at Shroomhead's stage hands. This isn't enough. Forget the ritual. I'll use some trick with the mirror to play trick with the mirror and make people think they saw a ghost. Kinoko-san? Please leave. Just go. Leave. Okay. Thank you for yesterday. I owe Shroom Pants at least one more up the jaw. You showed some great restraint back there. Kinoko-san said something about using a trick on the mirror next time. Man, just thinking about it pissed me off. And all that happened on the stream last night. The socials must be a mess right now. Rrr, that fungus brain. Good or bad, people are gonna react for sure. To say the least. But that means we might find some new clues. You really think we need more data? We were just asked to prove that ghosts are real. Our answer? They don't exist. It was all set up by Kanoko. We paid Kanoko to pay in full, and it's case closed. Well, actually, I feel we still have some loose ends. I don't know what exactly they are, though. Ha! That's the spirit. I'm just the driver. Investigation's up to you, Zami. In that case, I'll look into the viewer reactions of Kinoko-san's video. And rumors about the ghost. I knew it. Kinoko faked the whole thing. Here's proof. LOLOL. What an idiot. This looks real bad. Worth the laugh if you ask me. Quite a bit of talk going on, so time to use your glasses. And look at the post about Kanoko's setup. You're right. I'll check and recheck everything. Oh. Can't believe this. I'll never watch a Kanoko Tanihara stream again. This person sounds pretty shocked. Nah, people are just too sensitive. Photo proof of Kinoko's setup is lit. LOLOLOLO. If this goes viral, he'll never outlive it. Setup busters. The rumor train is already on the move. These things go viral in no time. Partly due to poster getting all excited. Everyone's trying to meme everything any chance they get. Quite a bit of attention here. They're picking up on this hashtag. Reading posts, searching for keywords. Gotta wonder how many others are out there doing the same. Search keyword setup busters. Where's the apology video, Kinoko Tanihara? A public apology? That seems extreme. Classic Flaming 101. So the apartment being an accident property is a lie, and the murder-suicide by Miyako Yotsuya? Maybe some of the info I collected earlier is wrong. Take it easy. No, that is true, lol. Right, the incident itself was covered by newspapers. Yeah, for sure. Wait, does that mean the two assistants were there to help fake it? What a letdown. What? No way. Letdown? Dude filmed us without asking. What simpletons? You see girls and just accept everything they say. Oh my god. Not our intent at all. Though this one does have a point. I knew no-name streamers could make it on looks alone, but wow. Girls really can choose any path in life as long as they look pretty. Fuck you. Fuck you. You suck. What? Huh? We were filmed without permission. Probably shouldn't take the rest of that thread too seriously. I'm gonna read it though. I'm surprised those two took on the job as hoax assistants. I bet they look down on people who watch vids like these. Trash personalities. Trash personalities? Like I said, the occult industry keeps going down the drain because of people like this, all in the name of entertainment. Is it our fault? No way, we'd have that kind of sway. Those who are calling themselves cute have no taste. Enjoy being picky, gotta be fun down there. Say it to my face, you troll. Face to face, you and me.
Amateur hour. Watching that vid made me cringe so hard. I'm sorry for your cringe? This is amateur trolling comment is cringe. Legit tired of these drama queens. Caught in the crossfire. Were we being drama queens? Sammy, don't take any of this seriously. They don't know you. You don't know them. So it's just random everyday trash talk. Gotta let it go. Right. End of the road for Kinoko. And not even started for the two chicks. I actually did just start as an investigator. Yeah, tell him, Sammy. Good riddance. Sweep them under the rug before they start stinking. Nah, we're not going anywhere. Exactly. Let's make sure this photo sticks around for the next generation. Hashtag setup busters. What good would it do to keep this for future generations? This is what some people consider their goal in life. Kinoko had it coming though. Dude, let it go, Rothwall. This guy seems to be having the time of his life. Is this what makes Kinoko popular? So Kinoko set it all up. I knew from the start though, lol. They seem to be having fun. I can't tell if they're laughing at Kinoko or with him. Someone has already made it a meme, LMAO. Wow. That edit was out in no time. You really can never trust what you see on the internet. Breaking news! Kinoki Tanihara is cancelled. I guess they don't know who the information is for. Do they think they're reporters or something? His day as ghost watching streamer are over. Kinoko live on as a comedian. Well, at least some people are still kind of supporting him. Word, but I wouldn't say it's the nicest comment. When Kinoko's stream went viral, Darkspec News picked it up. There it is again, Darkspec News. Now there's a lead to follow. I'll definitely have to look into this. Please do. If you're gonna fake it, at least do it well. It's so obvious. Disappointing. As someone directly involved with his antics, I have to say about his methods too. Exactly, let it all out. A lot of people are bashing him, but why all the memes? I don't think people involved in the incident would appreciate being mocked. They have a point. A lot of opinions get buried in the crowd online. People involved in the incident. Who exactly, I wonder? Maybe we'll find out if we keep searching. There's a reaction to people involved in the incident. I'll give it a search. Good idea. Look into that. Darkspec News is on the case. Curious findings in the photo that exposed Kinoko Tanihara's setup stream. This part in particular is people riled up. You could almost call it a fan meet. Kinoko Tanihara's fake livestream video may not be 100% proven it's faked. Found out more in the full article. Huh? They grab your attention with the clickbait. I bet he messed up the ritual so bad he ended up pissing off the woman in the mirror instead, lol. He even filmed us in front of the mirror without saying anything. True. Also, when you summon ghosts, some get mad if you don't dismiss them properly. TLDR, they can't say the streams before this one are fake. Then we still don't know what was staged and what was real. Weird to see someone being careful before making judgments. Nah man, once a faker, always a faker. That's just how it is, lol. Once you're accused of faking, it's hard to get that or lose that reputation. For real. I mean, the first and second stream seemed real. It's not easy to find proof that it wasn't a setup. Where do you expect to find evidence of it? That one place in the photo Darkspec is pointing out, what is that? Isn't there something there? What? We didn't notice, but there's definitely something there. What? No way, no way, no way. LOL, seriously? Seriously? No, no way. That can't be true. If we're talking about a female ghost, isn't there that baby one? What? Just how many variations could there possibly be? I told you already. Lots. Are you talking about the one where you were attacked by the woman in the mirror if you don't give back her baby blue? Did Kinoko get the ritual wrong? The mirror, it's the same as Bloody Mary myth. Maybe it's related. At the very least, it's clear they're not family. I wonder what the victims or family involved with the murder-suicide at Umeki Flats think of Kinoko-san's stream. We also got involved and ended up getting filmed. Aren't they just talking about the mess from Kinoko's ritual? I bet it's this mob that dug up the story. Dark Spec News reports on a murder-suicide case in Umekicho and rumored sightings of the ghost of the ghost of the dead woman. I feel like I've seen this photo somewhere before. Well, I haven't. Imagining things? No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? Oh, this is the park woman's picture. First of all, are there even people involved left from that incident? People involved as in family and friends? Yeah, hard to call them accomplices when it's a murder-suicide. Learn about the Umekicho apartments and murder-suicide thrust into the spotlight by popular Ghostwatch streamer Kinoko Tanihara. Click here for more. It's too direct to traffic to the site. Getting their cash through ads and links. A mentally unstable woman lost it and stabbed her boss to death over affair, right? Her boss? Miyako Yotsuya's husband, that garbage who had an affair, was also her boss at first, right? Beats me. They're confusing it for a different incident. So she stabbed the cheating trash common law her hubby with the kitchen knife and then slit her own throat. They do say hell has no fury like a woman scorned. A woman scorned, just like that parkkeeper heard from the neighbor lady. That info is pretty accurate. It got around fast. No, that's not it. They weren't even married, but she stabbed the guy for cheating. The guy was so horrible it must have driven her mad. Huh? Wait, the info is getting all mixed up. About that cheating creep? The parkkeeper did mention something about that. That's a lot of regret. Not surprised she turned into a ghost. Even if this is a setup by Kinoko, maybe the ghost itself is real. A cheating man who calls out his lover's name in a park, I wouldn't be able to stand it. Resentment runs deep. I'd kick his ass to the curb. I thought she used a huge pair of 1 meter long scissors to kill him. Is there no official information around? 1 meter long? Jasmine, this is new info. Not so fast. Doesn't mean it's true just from this post. Is the ghost Miyako Yotsuya? There's an article about her dad. So the guy's daughter was a mental case. She was a mental case. She was the mental case. In the mental hospital. The mental hospital that I mentioned earlier that she said she's totally in. That stabbed the dirtbag and killed herself. Miyako's father? They did an article on him? Her father? You think there's more to this case than we realized, Amy? Oh, well, yes. Guess it's time to use my special methods to see if he can tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. Hold up. Was there any more? Okay, no, that was it. Hold on. What exactly is going on here? Can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream, too. That means not all of this is Kinoko's setup. That would have to be the case. That reminds me. The director mentioned that the case is far from over. With zero follow-up, eh? Dude owes us a contingency plan. You're right. No follow-up at all. Our communication is basically just a monologue. Oh yes. Also, about Miyako Yotsuya's father? The ghost father? Yeah, might lead to some real talk. I'll work on that end then. You know where to look? Yeah, more or less. Then I appreciate your help searching for the ghost father. The father of the ghost. A call from the director. How's it going? Director-san? We had a whole lot going on, you know. We encountered the ghost at Kinoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kinoko-san himself. I've met my quota for ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes, it did. It was a setup, but it wasn't all a setup. Miss Azumi, the Bloody Mary issue hasn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives. You mean, really? From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of this actual ghost. Separate the setup part as unnecessary information, and look into the true nature of the ghost. Could that be about those new rumors? About the ghost father? That is one of the elements. It's up to you, Miss Azumi. Whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. About last night. Breathe in, breathe out, please. Don't get how you have the patience, Zami. I thought that everything was set up by Kinoko-san as material for his channel, but seeing the ghost being filmed like that, we can't be so sure anymore, right? Yeah, sigh. But if so, what should we do now? And what's going to happen to me? Relax, you heard the boss man earlier. We could look into the true nature of the ghost. What should we look into next? We know it was a setup, but let's check with Shroomhead. If we find anything that wasn't a setup, that might turn into a clue. I see what you mean. On it. By the way, I saw something on socials. It's about Miyoko Yatsuya's father, I think. I asked around in my own network. Pretty easy to find. Wow, that's great. When you feel like talking to her dad, meet me at the apartment's gate. I'll go grab the van. Were you okay last night? Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up today after what you did. My neck still hurts. Breathe in, breathe out. So about yesterday. Some nerve you have, out with it. Last night you were planning to stream a setup. Were you where you attacked me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was, and that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited. Buzz kills everything, just like that. Also, when you grabbed my leg at the park the other day across the road? Yeah, I hid in the bushes to scare you, rush to your rescue. I was filming that, you know. About the ghost not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine you as well? That wasn't me, and the first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I've got. Why won't she appear? Mary, Mary, Mary! Oh! Huh? What? I thought that was Kinoko-san, but you're here, which means... What are you babbling about anyways? The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her? Come on, not again. I give up. It's you. Definitely you. You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations. Jeez. I'm the one who's haunted. The comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up, totally. The views are going up and up. That I appreciate. Oh yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one? Huh? Really? I guess not. A bit of a row last night. About what happened last night. I heard a loud noise late at night and thought another incident might be happening. But it was just the boy in room 104 causing a fuss, yes? Can't wait for people to die or something again. The woman from the incident, Miyoko Yatsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah yes, the woman from room 104. Her family, you say? Did I mention the man had no family at all? Really? The woman seemed to have a family, but the daughter was a culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it.
Some parents can be so heartless. But as they caused all this trouble, you'd think they'd come apologize or something. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry. Okay, if I meet them, I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miyoko Yotsuya's father. I've rechecked the details with Kinoko-san. The ghosts that appeared in the park at the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sightings might have been actual ghosts. I see. Gotcha. As he said, the problem's not solved yet. Well then, let's go say hi to Miyoko Yotsuya's father. Yes! I'm surprised how easily you got in touch with him. Not exactly easy. But yeah, a piece of cake. This is where Miyoko Yotsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I did a call first to tell them why we're here. Should be willing to talk. Understood. Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Looking into Miyoko Yotsuya might tell us something. Gotcha! I'll go ask about Miyoko-san. Looks pretty normal for their family home of a ghost. But I guess you can't assume since parents and children can be totally different. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May we ask you a few questions? You want to know about our daughter? Have you heard about the ghost at Umikicho apartment? A ghost? So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course. I see. This is a rather sudden notion. Mr. Yotsuya, how should we... Oh yes, I should introduce myself. Suguo Yotsuya. Please call me Suguo. Alright then, Suguo-san. Thank you. This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost? Oh, that's really sad. Huh? You'd like to talk to her? I admit I do, even if she did cause such an incident. Miyoko is my daughter. You really care about her. Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is this unusual? Oh no, it's just not what I expected. The neighbor's lady described the parents as heartless, I think. By the way, where's Miyoko's mother? My wife. She's gravely affected by our daughter's death. Maybe because of that she had a serious illness, and followed our daughter on less than 6 months after her death. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. It may be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miyoko-san and the incident? Yes, our daughter was energetic and optimistic and continued doing sports through college. We thought she would do fine in society too. It may have been her serious personality, probably had a mental breakdown. Huh. We never imagined she might stab a man or commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing? We heard the man was selfish and abusive. Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. I've been in similar shoes myself. Similar shoes? One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check on them. Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? Well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to check on her. Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish? I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out, and the team she joined was a den of abuse. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss, probably worried, went to check on her.
Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Then she stabbed and killed herself. Killing a man and committing suicide does not match up, or it does match up, but it wasn't something like she was living, or a man she was living with cheating on her? Cheated on her. We'll get back to you when we've made sense of this. Sorry. Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miyoko-san's things brought back but left as is. A Buddhist-style altar. The door's closed. We shouldn't open this without asking. Let's ask. Anything else? Okay, no. Is this her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely. So, hear anything interesting? Jasmine, his story is so different from what we've heard. Huh? What do you mean? Agency work, abusive boss. What? Is this the wrong house? No, can't be. Oh yeah, the apartment. Check out the apartment when the address was correct. Oh, good idea. On it. Anything else? Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in. Could you tell us the address? Oh, yes. Address, apartment, address. Flats, Umeki 104, 123, Umeki Honcho. Oh, this is the Honcho house. It's an old apartment with a park across the road. Oh yes, that's right. Umekicho apartment with a park just out front. Wait, but it was Honcho. I should write up some notes while I can. Miyoko Yotsuya's father. He seems heartbroken after losing Miyoko-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say? Yes, he must think about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady said. Father of Miyoko Yotsuya, the rumored ghost, lives alone, having also lost his wife. Seems to want to see his daughter and obviously still loves her a lot. So, hear anything interesting? Miyoko Yotsuya did indeed live in an apartment in Umeki, whatever. Yeah, checked on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats 104. Umeki Flats? Anyways, let's keep looking for clues on Miyoko Yotsuya and confirming them. Okay, understood. I'll keep looking into Miyoko-san. So, I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings? Her things? Almost all her things in the apartment had bloodstains on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in a cardboard box in the next room. Thank you very much. Maybe take a look at the altar in the room back there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture. Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed since seeing her photo there is difficult for me. This must be the box he mentioned. Ah, the apartment address is on it too. That's the right one. Umeki Flats 104, 123, Umeki Honcho. He told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case. A box of mostly clothing? Jeans, t-shirt, boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look. He gave us permission, so let's open the altar. Let's see. 2 photo stands. A woman in her 50s, this is probably her mother. This must be her. A young, energetic girl with short hair. Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. But why? This is Miyoko Yotsuya, right? I should think this over. The ghost was a woman, the ghost was known as Miyoko Yotsuya. We learned that a person called Miyoko Yotsuya exists and has passed away, and the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. There are more common factors, but so many things don't match up at all. Puzzling. Yet what matters is that you deduce based on the facts you discovered. Did Miyoko Yotsuya have similar characteristics as the rumored ghost? What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality? Most of the info conflicts with what we initially heard. This overturns some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that maybe Miyoko Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. Wait, could it be? Then do our investigations so far even mean anything? And what about the Umeki Flats ghost? I really don't understand this. The woman's belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothes. That's different from what we heard about both Miyoko Yotsuya and the ghost. Any photos of Miyoko around? Check for spots where one might be put up. There was a photo on the altar, a woman with short hair. Totally different look from the long-haired ghost. And you confirmed that the woman on the altar is our Miyoko Yotsuya, right? I did. I wonder what's going on. Jasmine, I can't make sense of this at all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of the ghost situation, but it feels like we're just getting further away from the truth. Ugh, why though? Unless I do something, we'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me. Yeep, not now. Whoa, seriously? Wait, dissolution? In the state we're in? How's it going? Oh wait, how's it going? You seem as confused as ever, Miss Azumi. Director, I really don't think I can do this. The more we look into Miyoko Yotsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost. You do realize we're chasing a ghost for the case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear. This ghost happens to be a Bloody Mary, the ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly that wouldn't have made things more interesting. This interesting. The true thrill of urban myths is this maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos. You're enjoying this way too much. Oh, but I thought you would understand, Miss Azumi. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror. Can we even try with all this mess? Oh, before we start, could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine? Sure, what is it? Huh? Sarah Yoshiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person? The director would like you to. I'm not sure why. Geez, never explains anything. Not that I care. This shouldn't take too long. Sounds great. Sarah Yoshiki? What is it that we'd find from looking into her? Miss Azumi, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold. The eye reveals all. The eye opener. Let the dissolution begin. Yes! Now, as these are rather important factors, I would like to recap various elements. Important factors. For this kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions must be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appearing during Kinoko-san's livestream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video? Isn't it because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual? That is an insufficient answer. You need to dig in one layer deeper. Do you mean in one more detail? Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Miss Azumi. Yes. Why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream? Because they called a woman's name. He called 3 times, Mary, Mary, Mary. That is a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Yeah. I feel like I know a lot less in this one. I don't know. I feel just as confused as her, to be honest. So I kind of need him to... I'm glad he's here to help us. That is a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Kinako-san was involving her name each time he filmed his streams. Like, yesterday I felt like I was like, oh, I got this shit. But today I'm like, That is critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to a successful summoning. Yeah, yesterday's ending was fucking wild. Next, let us go over the entity that was summoned. The entity that was summoned. The ghosts that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Miss Azumi. Yes. They are a previous resident from room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, and is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Long-haired in a dress. A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she murdered a man who cheated on her, then committed suicide. You saw the confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues from the neighbor lady, and a woman's face on the social media. All of that data leads to her identity. This whole time we assumed the woman was Miyoko Yotsuya, but what her father's story, her photos, and all of it are different. Exactly. As if there were 2 separate Miyoko Yotsuyas. Short-haired Miyoko-san, or long-haired Miyoko-san, as if looking into an infinity mirror. Let us move on. Other confusing information, including the rumors surrounded the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in a dress formerly resident of room 104. Yet you arrived at a short-haired boyish woman instead. That's right. And now everything's a confusing mess. There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the 2 women having such different characteristics, there were similar conditions and clues that led to confusion between the 2 incidents. So, Miss Azumi, what exactly is the cause of this confusion? Same names? Address and apartment name? Address and apartment name? It's because of the address and apartment names. Excellent. Okay, cool. Well observed. While talking to Miyoko Yotsuya's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were at the wrong house. In the moment, I assumed it was the same apartment because of the park nearby and similar sounding names. Well, because they mentioned the Honcho apartments being old like that too earlier. And this is Umeki Honcho. The room rented by Kinako-san was Umeki Flats 104 Umekicho. The address and apartment names are different. Side by side, the difference is obvious, yet the strong similarity can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, the more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also the clues that led us to the truth. So, Miss Azumi. Yes? What did we discover about this case from the clues about the ghosts and addresses? There were 2 murder-suicides. In this case, there were 2 separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that the 2 were clearly different. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking any further, we would have seen the most fun. The two incidents look very similar on the surface. Their similarities lead to confusion, like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with the related individuals, Mrs. Azumi, this answer might have been beyond you entirely. Now, for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kinoko-chan. Son. The true nature of the ghost? She has dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife and on the tatami mat in room 104. Yes, I confirmed that when I saw Kinoko-san's room through clairvoyance. So, Miss Azumi. Yes? Tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kinoko-san asked us to prove. Its true nature. As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully during this tragic incident? Is that what you mean? No, that's not what I mean. Now. Should be about time. Time for what? It's from Jasmine. Picking up. Please do. Oh, no. This is bad. Jasmine? Checked on Sarah Yoshiki, like you. Too, but jeez. Okay. Hold on, Jasmine, where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out. That incident in the apartment we looked at, murder-suicide. What about the murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment? On Eid. What's that? Only one of them died. In that incident. Ooh, what did I say? What did I fucking say? What did I fucking say? What did I fucking say? What did I say earlier? Huh? Lost connection. A vital detail has been revealed. I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment. I said that granted, at the time I said it was Miyoto Yatsuya, so that part I was wrong about. But I did say that the person who was in that murder-suicide was not dead. I said that the murderer didn't actually commit suicide. I said that earlier. I wonder how far she went to park the van. But anyway, Jasmine's information should enable you to answer my earlier question. I bet it's the fucking neighbor lady, dude. I feel like she's a fucking freak. Either that or it's the woman in the park, Hinato. Only one person died in the murder-suicide. Now then, Miss Azumi, back to my question. Of course. The ghost that Kinoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary? Dead spirit stuck in the world. It's the neighbor. It's the fucking neighbor. I'm saying it's the neighbor. I think it was actually the neighbor lady. As she's living just next door from Kinoko-san. She could show up anytime she wants. That lady was in fact full of promises. Yet, however compelling she might be, the neighbor is just a neighbor. Fuck! God damn it! Please think again. Oh shit. Hi Dee! Welcome in. It's a living person? We had thought the ritual summoned a ghost. But the woman was actually a living person. Okay. There we go. The mystery at the heart of this case. Bloody Mary's true nature has been revealed. The mystery is now solved. Dissolution. So the ghost was actually a living person? But how could that be? What did Jasmine find out? The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past. What do you mean? I went and checked on Sarah Yoshiki. Jasmine. First of all, Sarah Yoshiki, she's the former resident of room 104. That means Sarah Yoshiki is the person who committed the murder-suicide. About that, maybe this wasn't a murder-suicide. What? That means the murder weapon is still out there. Could just be plain murder. What? Really?
I see. How very interesting. So, Sarah Yoshiki, a ghost that appears in the vicinity of a room 104 could be a murderer. Those rumors were all smoke and mirrors. Oh, wait, what do you mean? Sarah Yoshiki didn't die in the murder-suicide. She lived. Is that so? Hold on, I don't understand. We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's get to room 104 right now. Kinoko is in danger. He is?
Oh my god, bro, it's the fucking lady. It's the fucking lady. It's the fucking lady from the fucking park. It's the fucking lady from the fucking park. It's the other person I said it could probably be.
How could this have happened? He's still calling her name, Mary, Mary, Mary. See, she was tripping out whenever we brought up the fucking mirror. If he hadn't spoken of her, I wouldn't have had to kill him. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can't let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it. How did you do? What did you just do? How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. You pick apart every word in action. Tease the streamer all you want, but you pay your dues first. You and your stupid comments. As I thought, I'll have to make sure the mirror the star of the show. If I let everyone get a good look at the mirror, they'll... Who are you? Give me your name. Mary, Mary, Mary. Mary? Yes, my summoning worked. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Destroy? Oh, is that like one of Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a sec. What's with the knife? That's dangerous. Must destroy the mirror. No! Help me! Kinoko-san. Oh my god, bro. I love Jasmine so much. I love Jasmine so much. She's done that twice this episode. Kinoko-san, are you okay? Oh, what? What's going on? Kinoko-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary nor a ghost. She's a living person. What? Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding. That's not mine. It's Sarah Yoshiki's. That's not my blood. I'm fucking Jasmine. And I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it to look more like that ghost. So, this is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh? I can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san. I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on the shroom. Understood. What? So the ghost who showed up in the stream isn't actually a ghost and is a living woman? That's right. There never was a ghost. Devastation and judgment. Sleep talking again? I am awake, wide awake. I was wondering if those prophecies on the cards always happen. I was just thinking, not napping. Prophecies can be read in so many different ways. Yes, of course. It just feels like they were foretelling what happened. And you're all some fighter, by the way. I didn't even realize. Yeah, well, I actually lived, so... God, they need to kiss! They need to kiss their girlfriends! They are girlfriends! They're girlfriends! With you as a partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way. Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. Whatever. Oh, looks like the UMDC video is up. Oh, you're right. Wait, this is the incident we just solved. What? But we just wrapped everything up. That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center. Bloody Mary's appears, huh? Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary. I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sarah Yoshiki attack Kinoko-san? Kinoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror. Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of, the one never found in the murder case, was the mirror? When Kinoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sarah Yoshiki must have worried that so many eyes on that mirror would expose her. Of course, this is simply speculation. Only the police know about the details.
Oh, but after killing the man with the shard of the mirror, Sarah Yoshiki wiped the blood off the blood and put the shard back in place. Then she put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide. She made sure to get blood around the neck to paint her picture well. With no evidence, the police had to release her. She let the rumors of a woman in room 104 dying spread far and wide. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'm just really fucking tired, but that doesn't make sense to me because why would the police let her go saying they have no evidence when they literally found her murder-suicided? Or is it hang on, wait, let me reread what the fuck she said. She put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed. Okay, wait, she made it look like he tried to kill her. Okay, she made it look like she was the victim. Okay, never mind. I'm just tired. So whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost. Playing the part of the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under layers of false truth. The Miwako incident. What happened to the mirror? Ah, yes, the mirror. It still decorates the walls of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both of the incidents were brought about due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations. Please do. More importantly, thank you, Miss Azumi. It was nice of you to bring back this Illuminate card. The reflection of death owned by Kinoko-san. He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it. Yet the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seemed. Hey, Director? What is it? While doing social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information or posting random guesses, and having fun doing so even. What about it? Why is this man so hot? Why is it? Look at him. I want him. I want him. Stop looking at me like that. What about it? How could they cause someone else such pain and not feel any remorse? They simply don't care. Huh? Rumors say that a ghost haunts that apartment. Oh wait, we're getting the fucking song again. I'm sure there was a murder or something bloody and horrific. They take interest and sniff around. Yet they do care what became of the woman in the living room. Or do they care? No, public interest doesn't last that long. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment. That's terrible. The rumors themselves aren't inherently evil. The problem lies with the people who handle them. The people who handle rumors? Maybe that space needs something drastic. A great reset, devastation and judgment. Director, son? What is this? The Samajima incident. Great reset. Ooh.
Hold up. Wait. Hold up. What is this? It's the dad. It's Miwako's dad. Ah, Miwako. 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 Ooh. He summoned his daughter. That's kind of nice though, because he wanted to talk to her. Maybe she didn't kill him.